What if I told you that being productive doesn't mean working harder, it means working lazier? Because here's the truth, most people confuse productivity with busyness. They chase endless to-do lists, drink too much coffee, and feel guilty whenever they stop working. But the most effective people, from top entrepreneurs to high-performing students, have discovered something counterintuitive. Doing less can actually get you further. This video isn't about shortcuts or hacks. It's about understanding how your energy, focus, and environment work for you, not against you. By the end, you'll know how to use lazy productivity to achieve more results, reduce stress, and actually have time to live your life again. So grab a drink, sit back, and let's break down how to get more done, with less effort. Lazy productivity isn't about doing nothing. It's about doing less of what doesn't matter. Most of us spend our days reacting to messages, notifications, or other people's priorities. We think being busy means being productive, when in reality, we're just filling time. True lazy productivity flips that mindset completely. It's about being strategic with your energy, not your hours. Imagine this. Instead of writing a 30-item to-do list, you focus on the one task that actually moves your life or career forward today. That's it. Everything else becomes optional. This mindset comes from ideas like the Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20 rule, the fact that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. It's also about energy management, rather than time management. You can't control how many hours you have, but you can control when and where your energy peaks. Lazy productivity means setting up systems so that good habits happen automatically and bad ones become harder. You create an environment where doing the right thing feels effortless, like putting your phone in another room or automating tasks that drain your focus. In short, lazy productivity is the art of doing less, intentionally, so that every action counts. To understand why lazy productivity works, we need to look at how your brain actually handles focus and energy. Your brain isn't built for non-stop activity. It operates in cycles, periods of high focus followed by recovery. When you ignore these natural rhythms and force yourself to stay productive, your brain begins to resist. That's why you open Instagram 5 minutes after starting a task. It's your mind begging for a dopamine refill. Psychologists call this attention fatigue. Every decision, notification, or context switch burns mental energy, even the small ones. This is also known as decision fatigue, the gradual loss of willpower after making too many choices. The more you multitask, the more drained you feel, even if you haven't achieved much. Studies in neuroscience show that our attention span peaks in 45 to 90-minute blocks. After that, your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for planning and focus, needs rest. That's why the most effective people work in short, intentional sprints and then recharge. It's not laziness, it's biology. Lazy productivity aligns with these natural patterns instead of fighting them. By structuring your day around short, focused bursts and planned recovery periods, you can achieve more with less stress. Think of it like interval training for your brain. Sprint, rest, repeat. And here's the twist. When you allow space for rest, creativity flourishes. During downtime, your default mode network activates, the brain region responsible for reflection, problem-solving, and new ideas. That's why your best ideas often appear in the shower or during a walk. So when you stop forcing productivity and start respecting your brain's limits, you don't get lazier, you get smarter. So how do you actually practice lazy productivity? Here are 5 rules that turn doing less into a real, repeatable system. Rule number 1. Prioritize one meaningful task per day. If everything is important, then nothing really is. Each morning, ask yourself, what's the one thing that would make today a win, even if I got nothing else done? This single focus eliminates decision fatigue and gives your day direction. It's not about crossing off 20 tiny tasks. It's about completing one that truly matters. Writers call it their daily page, entrepreneurs their needle mover, students their core study block. Whatever you call it, protect that task with everything you've got. Rule number 2. Use the 80-20 rule ruthlessly. You already know that 20% of your efforts create 80% of your results, but few people apply it aggressively. Lazy productivity means constantly identifying which actions give you the biggest return. If you're studying, focus on the few key topics that appear in 80% of exams. If you're building a business, find the 20% of customers or products that drive most revenue. The rest? Simplify, delegate, or delete. Ruthlessness here isn't cold, it's efficient. Rule number 3. Build friction for distractions. You can't rely on willpower. You need systems. Lazy productivity adds friction to bad habits, small barriers that make distractions annoying to access. For example, move your phone to another room when you work, log out of social media after every use, or use site blockers like cold turkey. At the same time, remove friction from good habits. Keep your notebook open on your desk, your gym clothes visible, your calendar pre-filled. You're not fighting distractions. You're designing your environment to win automatically. Rule number 4. Batch the boring stuff. Repetition kills focus. Switching between different types of tasks drains your energy even faster. That's why lazy productivity means batching repetitive work. Handle all your emails once a day, pay bills every Friday, meal prep once a week. By grouping similar tasks, your brain stays in one mode longer and uses less energy switching gears. It's like putting your boring chores on autopilot, efficient, low stress, and freeing up mental space for what really matters. Rule number 5. Rest as a strategy, not as a reward. Most people treat rest like a guilty pleasure, something you earn after being productive. Lazy productivity flips that mindset. Rest isn't what you do after the work, it's what makes the work possible. Taking breaks, naps, walks, or digital detoxes doesn't slow you down. It resets your brain's chemistry so you can focus again. Professional athletes know this instinctively. Recovery is part of training. So schedule rest deliberately, short breaks during the day, and full digital rest blocks on weekends. You'll be shocked how much sharper and calmer you feel. Lazy productivity isn't about being lazy. It's about being efficiently human. It respects how your mind and body naturally operate. When you start designing your work and life around these rules, you'll notice something powerful. You'll do less, stress less, and somehow achieve more than ever before. Let's turn theory into reality. What does lazy productivity look like in everyday life? Example 1. The 3-hour work sprint. Meet Daniel, a freelance designer. He used to work 10 to 12 hours a day, constantly multitasking. Now he starts his mornings with a 3-hour deep work sprint. No phone, no email, just one project that truly matters. By noon, he's done with 80% of his daily workload and spends his afternoons on walks, reading, or planning future ideas. His income didn't drop. It actually increased because his focus and creativity improved. Example 2. The to-list system. Lazy productivity thrives on simplicity. Try this. Instead of one giant to-do list, keep 2. List A. Things that actually move your goals forward. List B. Everything else. Errands, admin, busy work. You start each day with only one task from List A. Once that's complete, you can handle List B if you still have energy. This tiny system removes guilt and adds clarity. You always know what matters first. Example 3. The automation habit. Lazy people love technology, and that's a compliment. Use automation tools to handle repetitive work. Set up automatic bill payments, email filters, or reminders for routine tasks. For students, apps like Notion or Todoist can turn chaos into order. Remember, the goal isn't to do everything, it's to make everything done with less mental effort. Example 4. The evening wind down. Your evening determines your next day. Instead of scrolling TikTok until 1 a.m., set a digital sunset. Dim the lights, Write tomorrow's single most important task, and then disconnect. It's lazy, but strategic. You're not working harder, you're letting your subconscious prepare overnight. Lazy productivity isn't a trend, it's a lifestyle shift. You start building systems that save time, reduce stress, and still let you feel accomplished. And over time, those lazy choices compound into something powerful. Consistent progress without burnout. So here's the truth. Productivity was never about doing more. It's about doing better. Lazy productivity isn't laziness. It's awareness. It's understanding that your brain, your energy, and your time are limited resources. And when you protect them, you become unstoppable. You don't need another planner, app, or 5 a.m. routine. You just need clarity, knowing what truly matters today and having the courage to ignore everything else. Because the secret isn't to push harder. It's to design your life so that progress happens naturally. Start small. Pick one rule from this video, maybe batching, resting strategically, or your single daily task, and try it tomorrow. You'll be surprised how much smoother your days feel when effort and results finally align. And if this episode gave you a new way to look at productivity, hit subscribe, because we talk about all the habits, tools, and mindsets that help you live smarter, not harder. Thanks for watching. And remember, sometimes the laziest approach is actually the smartest one.